It was called the World Classics, La Miserable. La Miserable is a French word. It was written in French. But my dear students, there is some record about this novel. You will be surprised to know that La Miserable was written for it took 25 years to 30 years for completing this novel. And my God, you won't believe, it is in unabridged way and abridged way, in a very big chapters, in a very big volumes, more than 4,000 pages. The book contain 3,000 pages, I am sorry, the novel in 3,000 pages, unabridged. And 955 pages out of 2783 pages argues moral points. There are 48 chapters. (325) sub-chapters in this book. So, it is a very big, the book with a very big volume, plot and subplot and another subplots, pages and pages and books inside the big title La Miserable. The title itself suggests the theme of the novel. The themes in which Hugo interested. So, in the introduction, Hugo says that if we think that what is hell and what is heaven, what is the idea of Hugo on hell is this, friends. Hell or heaven is not in the sky. It is here on this earth. What is hell according to Hugo? 3 points are responsible. The destiny, the human fatality and faults. These 3 factors are responsible for hell for a particular person, or say for everybody. How? First, let us think about the destiny. We do not know our destiny. What will happen tomorrow? We do not know. Maybe we have good destiny or bad destiny. But we are responsible for our destiny also. How? The degradation of man by poverty. This destiny is created not perhaps by the individual. The whole system is such. The social system is such that man is responsible, or man has been victimized by the poverty. So, poverty brings all unhappiness. Poverty brings unemployment, depression, mental problems, physical problems, and many social problems. So, the degradation of man by poverty, that is in destiny, number one. The ruin of women by poverty. For women, they are dependent on men. If the man failed to get money for the family, women have to earn. Then if the poverty is too much, women sell their body. They became prostitute. So, the ruin of women by poverty, the second phase of poverty. And the third, the ruin of childhood by poverty. Because the children can't get education, can't read, can't write, they don't have their children rights at their age, because due to poverty they have to work, they have to make labor in the restaurants, in the street, in the hotels, and many other places where we see children are working. Child labor is a big crime, because when the childhood itself is in trouble, how can tomorrow's citizen, how can the man or the woman from that childhood would grow? So, La Miserable comes with this theme, the theme of poverty, the theme of unhappiness, the theme of women who are selling their body, who become prostitute, and the dark side of childhood. Now, about the novel, longest novel, 305 chapters, my God, in 5 volumes, volume 1, volume 2, 3, 4 and 5. And dear students, this novel, La Miserable, contains how many small books? 48 books, friends. So, you have to read, to complete the novel, you have to go through 48 books, 365 chapters, and 1500 pages unabridged in English, and 1900 pages in French language. So, it is a in a real sense, like if we consider the epic like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita or Homer's Iliad or Virgil's Aeneid, this is also a classic book, La Miserable. It's an epic in prose. We can't say epic, but in such a length the book contains such a big volume. So, in the introduction, in its preface, what Hugo says, that my book, that my novel, it may not be read by everybody, because friends, how many, nearly 3000 pages, who will be able to read 3000 pages? So, it will not be read by all, or it will not be read by many, but the book is meant for all. The book is meant for everybody, because it concerns everybody. It addresses Britain, France, Germany, then Spain, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, say the big countries of Europe, because Hugo was very popular not only in France, but in European countries also. And after his death, he became popular in USA and Britain also. So, posthumously he was read by the British and the Americans, because generally the British and the French, they are little bit on crossroad. They are little bit against each other. Then the writer talks about children labor also in the introduction, because if the parents are not rich, if the parents are not able to handle the childhood, then the children will have to suffer. So, the last big sentence in the introduction given by Victor Hugo in the preface, he says, if men are suffering from poverty, if women are suffering from poverty, if child are also suffering from parents' poverty, what is the solution of the problems of men, women and children? Hugo says, this book, La Miserable, is or might be the solution. He says, La miserable knocks the door, tuck tuck, knocks the door. To whom? The men who are suffering from poverty. The women who are suffering from poverty, they became prostitute. And the children who are suffering from poverty, they have lost their childhood. While enjoying the playing, they are doing the labor, child labor. My book will reply them. My book will be solution for them. So, with this introduction, he begins the novel. And the plot of the novel or the main theme of the novel is there are 2-3 sides, 2-3 subplots are there. One is the main plot is poverty. The heritage of Christianity, the religious aspect of Hugo's life. Because what is Christianity? When we think about Christianity, we think about, even Hugo also thought about God, Satan and death. These are the 3 main aspects of Christianity, of religion. Because ultimately religion